What's up, peeps? This is a box that we're gonna open up. uh, so, I recently got this in a trade, and this is a knife that has been sorely missing from my collection for quite a long time. People always ask me why don't I have this knife, and no real particular reason. Um, but I'm glad that I have it now. I got it in a trade, and let's check it out. Please subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Look down there, make sure you are. And my Instagram is duties_daggers. Let's pop this puppy open. Finally, people will stop asking. Here she is. In all her glory. You can see the box. Maybe. That's right, it's a Spyderco. If you follow the channel, you might even be able to guess what it is already. Ooh, baby, look at this. Is that a pair of 3? Ooh, baby. It's got some AWT scales on it with a nice clip and hardware. This is a pimped out pair of 3. So, all right, let's get a feel for it here. Snappy. I feel like it needs to break in a little. So I have owned a pair of 3 for like 2 days once, and then I traded it off because it didn't like immediately grab me. Because I had a PM2 and I liked the bigger size of the PM2 a little bit, but as my knife tastes have progressed, I've kind of moved more towards smaller knives, or medium-sized knives, I guess. I think now is the time in my career to have a pair of 3. Also, another reason I didn't grab one sooner is because I already have a native 5, which I really love, and they are similar. You know, they're similar sized, both choke up spots. You know, both Spydercos. A little more belly on the pair of 3. It looks like. Let's see here. Let's compare. Pretty similar blade shapes, actually. The pair of 3 just has like a straight spine, whereas the native 5 has more of a curved spine. But the edge itself is pretty freaking similar. So, I mean, the native 5 is one of the best blade shapes ever. So this will be too, obviously, since it's so similar. So that's great. The blade steel is CTS BD1N, which I have never tried. So that'll be fun to try out. It's got a nice sticky edge on it. Looks to be aftermarket. Or, you know, yeah, aftermarket edge. The black blade, which usually I'm not into, but actually kind of dig it on this. It looks good with the black AWT, with these, is this titanium hardware? Yeah, it is. Cool. Pretty much this is done. I don't need to do anything to this. Usually when I get a Spyderco, I put a clip on it, you know, maybe some scales, but this is done. I don't need to do anything. How are we doing with blade play? Almost 0. That's good. That's very good. Almost pretty much perfectly centered. Let's get out the PN2. Warncliffe PN2. There you can see the size difference. Most everybody knows this already. Yeah, I'm excited to carry it and see how I like it. I don't think it could dethrone the native 5. You know, the real difference here is the locking mechanism, right? Lock back versus compression lock. And the compression lock is easier and quicker to manipulate. But there's something about the native 5 backlock that I really, really like. It's loud and just feels very satisfying to roll out. So There's no way it's going to replace the native 5, but I feel that I could possibly like it as much as the native 5, maybe. I'm open to it, so we'll find out. This is a very good size. This is more of an EDCable size than the PM2. PM2 is a big knife. It is a big ass knife. I mean, in this regular position back here, not choked up. Look how much extra handle I have. And then choked up, look at that. Look at that extra handle. It's insane. It's a huge knife. It doesn't seem that big if you only have a PM2. But if you have a PM or a Para 3 or a native 5 or something alongside it, you really see that it's really big. This Warncliffe one is just really badass. Super badass. I can't think of a more badass PM2 personally, for at least my tastes. This is the one. So cool. Very, very cool. Golden Colorado. I need to look up a little, do a little research on this BD1N. I don't know even if it's a stainless or doesn't really matter because it's coated, but I would like to know. See what the edge retention is supposed to be like. We'll do a cut test with this baby. Even though I have done a cut test with a Para 3 before, we will do it with this one because it's a different blade steel and I want to see how it's going to perform. So there it is, folks. Finally got the Para 3. I might love it. I might kind of like it, or I might love it. I don't think I'm going to dislike it. There you go. Please like the video, folks. Nice short one today. And thanks for hanging out. I love ya. Bye-bye.